Good morning, Academy 55. David Kahn here on Thursday, the 5th of December. As you can see, we are very, very near a buy situation on the EUR/USD. Got a green trend, green wave, waiting for the trend line to go green, which I believe could happen any second now. Already we're 3.57, 4 pips away. And I'm going to let it go 5 pips. The trend line is certainly where the stop loss is going to turn green, one would hope. Right, I've seen enough. It's just gone green there. Indeed, I'm in for a buy. Very, very early on in the stages. Make sure you've got your risk to reward in purple, your lot calc in purple, your all important 1% written into your trade assistant. And this came about because I got in there. This came about because of price going into the buy zone on the 5-minute time frame. But as you can see here, we are now entering the sell zone area. So one could deem that a little bit. Hang on, what's my actual stop loss? Is 5.4. That needs to go. That's more like it, like that. Yeah. Right. So it's even more risky, but price tapped into this imbalance earlier on, showing a sign that they will intend to go deeper in there at some stage. We drew this imbalance up yesterday, and it was tapped into earlier on up to these levels. So it's showing intent to maybe go deeper into this imbalance. That is no longer, this section here is no longer in balance. I'll amend that actually as we go. That is the new imbalance area there, and that the 4-hourly candle there. Going back to where we were because it's important. So as you can see, will they tap into this imbalance here again, just like they did down here? Certainly hope so for our trade. We should be watching with, well, obviously watching with you guys. We've passed the support and resistance lines drawn up on the hourly and the 4-hourly. Actually, I could show you them now. Take my indicators off. Go on to the line chart. Put it on the hourly because more significance when you do it on the hourly. There's a peak there. looking for two more peaks to constitute an important area of interest. But not getting that on the 4 hourly. But sorry about this. Just going back to the minute. This is where we are on the minute. Put the indicators back on. As you can see, we had a buy alert, green volume moving, green wave, green trend. Price had gone into the buy zone. And now this is the new sell zone here. So I'll be, but as you notice, it's really not enough wriggle room to, I'll be looking to put my stop loss to my entry, but I've got to give it at least a pip at 1% in my trade. So just trusting on the Academy 50 buy strategy and the way price is behaving right now. To alleviate that situation. Perhaps I'll do it when we reach these highs here, these latest highs here. Which is where we are right now, but it's still not enough wriggle room for me, really. I'm just going to leave it like it is. So look, see what it says on the 5 minute. Oh, that's nice. We've got a buy alert on the 5 minute also. Of course, it doesn't mean, just gives you extra bit of confidence in what you're seeing here. Right now, I'm going to put my stop loss to my entry just in case things turn nasty, which in today in climates, well, can do anytime. You're not to know, but took it there, not wishing to. So I took my trade there, not wishing to push the boundaries too much, so to speak. I was let's go back to that. I was so near to my 2% there. We tapped into this imbalance just like it did before up here. So rather than any other shenanigans, I took my trade there using my discretion, which would be about, well, what is that? That's a 1.6. I'm happy with that. But I do believe, well, we'll see. We will see. We will see. But I we've created imbalances down here. But is there enough volume to want to push forward a little bit more? I believe there is actually. But I didn't want to I used my discretion because we're in the sell zone after all. So I've done my trade today. Taking out just about there because I do feel that price could come down to these areas here and beyond, really. I mean, price is going to do what it's going to do, but it tapped into the imbalance. It keeps on tapping into this imbalance, chipping away at it, and then doing its own thing down here. Very nervy times for the euro because of changing government for France and stuff like that. Right, it's a very nervy time worldwide, let's face it. And it's been over the last few weeks and few months, it has been sort of shown the EUR USD, you see, should be the least volatile pair. That's why it was picked to accompany the Academy 55 strategy. But the EUR USD over the last few months has shown itself to be more volatile than usual, I would say, arguably. More times of the day, should I say, than usual. So I'm pretty happy with my decision taking out there using my discretion there. Not to say that it won't climb again, because I do believe it probably will, but we will see. We will see. So I guess I could go over let's take the indicator off. Go over the lines and why they were drawn. Put it on. I don't go no lower than the hourly. Put it on the 4 hourly. As you can see, we had a spike there and a spike there. That's why that line is there. And we got a spike there, spike there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a very important line there. That's why these lines of interest are drawn. But just in case people are on this trade, this is where we could still be. I took my trade out there. I was so close to that, and we was tapping into that. I thought it's going to tap into it and then react of it like it did here and go all the way back down again. So I wasn't prepared to risk that, but this is the time of the day where we do sometimes do directional trading. So maybe wishes to climb higher. Trump's big tariff plan could make a bad situation much worse. Euro drifts as political turmoil dents sentiment. Bitcoin scales over 100,000. So congratulations to anybody holding Bitcoin. Me, myself, 7 years ago now, I had three Bitcoin, and it was when it was between £1,000 and £2,000 of Bitcoin. And unfortunately for me, I got scammed out of it from a marketing one of these marketing trading deals. There was a lot of them around at the time. It worked really well for 6 months, and all of a sudden they they sucked us in, and one morning it was all gone. So left me with a psychologically with a very bad taste about Bitcoin. I had a bit left, which I kept, and I actually sold that for four times more than I bought it for. So I sort of nearly got my money back, but it sort of gave me a bad taste about how easy one can get scammed out of these things. So I never did bother with Bitcoin again. I don't feel bad or anything like that. Good for the guys who've got Bitcoin and all play to them. But I didn't touch it again for those reasons. And then Bitcoin did what it did, and it's still forever going higher. So good luck to you. But I'm going to throw open the chat. If anybody's got any questions about what they've seen here today, or let me know you're still in all my trades are for educational purposes only. But if anybody's taking this trade, or maybe they took this trade here, because after all, price went into the sell zone. So if anybody's got anything to say, please put it in chat. But we are in sell zone territory now. But there are reasons why price would want to go even higher into these areas, these imbalance areas. I'll I'll show you that again actually. If I take that off, go over to the 4 hourly. Take that one off. I don't need that. And just remove that there a little bit. So I'll get my pointy tool. This 4 hourly candle here from the tip there. This bit here is imbalanced because we have no buying power on this side of the candle, no buying power on that side of the candle. So that needs to be addressed at some stage, and it will be addressed at some stage. They're eating into it now. So put that back. So this part here, all this part of that candle there is in balance. That part there. So they are chipping away into it, as you can see. Oh, what have we done there? They actually tapped into it and away again. And they will keep tapping away into that. And it could be this actual time that they actually do that. They got a little bit of imbalance. Let's have a look on the 5 minute. See, that's been sorted. That's been sorted. They got a little bit of imbalance down here. They might get down to these levels down here and carry on back up again. But are they? It all depends on how many stop losses there are, how many buy zone orders there are down here at this particular junction in time. Do they want to come down and sort all these buy zone orders and also sort that out and that in balance before maneuvering back up again and chipping into that? Or are they going to chip into this some more? I would say there's a real good chance that we're going to get you would be able to get your 2% if you're in this trade. We'll come back again after this important message.
Hi, this is Steve with a very short video to show you where to get the training for the indicators and tools we use inside Academy 55. So once you're logged into the members area, you'll see in the premium dashboard this section that's entitled Start Learning. And if you click here, that'll take you through to the learning library. Now, we'll say at this point, we highly recommend you watch each of these videos 2 or 3 times to get a full understanding of how everything works. Here you'll find tutorials on using the MT4 Trade Assistant and how to use the MT4 platform with the Trade Assistant. This is the longest video you'll find inside the platform. It's around 30 minutes long, well worth your time. Watch the video once, then maybe write a few questions down that you might have for yourself and watch the video for a second time, and things will really start to make sense. By the time you watch it 3 times, you'll fully understand how everything works. So that's the longest video. It's about 30 minutes long, well worth your time. And then you can jump into individual trainings here for how to remove indicators. These videos are just a couple of minutes long. How to move MetaTrader around like you can in TradingView, Trading Assistant controls, how to do back testing in TradingView, how to draw vertical lines to mark out your hour, and so much more. And by the time you watch this video or see this video, there might be other trainings in this section. But everything here is well worth your time, and you find that, as I said a moment ago, from the main dashboard in the Start Learning section. Now, one more thing just to mention here. If you're looking for anything in particular, if you come down to the support name of FAQs, click on Get Support, and in this area you'll find a detailed FAQ section, and you can come through here. For example, if you're looking for an answer to a question about MetaTrader, have a look through these, and once you click through you'll find direct links to videos that give you answers to most of the questions that we get asked on a regular basis. So hopefully you found this useful, and back to your further training.
Okay, thanks, Steve. So we are in a sell zone area. We know that. Um, have we found a new zone for price to be in? Let's go on the 5 minute. And here we are on the 5 minute. There are no other sell zones. Not yet, anyway. This is a zone drawn on the bigger picture that I'm looking for price to get to. And that's beyond that imbalance there. So, but that's on the higher time frame. Is price wanting to get up to those levels? Well, it will at some stage in the immediate future. But when I say the immediate future, I mean maybe this week, which doesn't help us if we're on we're looking for stuff to happen within the next hour or possibly a bit more than that. But so ITP was there. Where I took my profits there. Once I saw price coming down. Time will tell whether I did the right thing or not, but I'm quite happy. Uh, never go broke by taking a profit. Protect your equity as much as you can. Those are the two things that I use in your own discretion. So that's where I was. But I, I'm still very much hopeful price will go into the 2% area. But I had quite a large, oh, might as well put the indicators back on. There we go. I had quite a large stop loss, really, 5.4 pips. Usually I like to operate between somewhere 2 to 4. I have been as much as 6 pips. But that was quite a big stop loss, and I was had that in mind also. I did let it go maybe a pip more than I should have done. And that takes the take profit away. So I'd have got into it there. That makes mess it up, but 5.4, isn't it? Yeah. So if I'd have got into the trade there, obviously that would have been down there and I would have got me 2% before all this sort of happened. So with that in mind as well, that's why I part of me, I did what I did there. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if price does go down and tap into this imbalance once again and beyond. So, no questions at the minute. Just make sure it is working. Yeah. So I'll give it another couple of minutes and then we will call it a day. Successful day. For me anyway. And obviously, because I've won, that's it. Me done for the day. No more trading. Walk away. Come back refresh again tomorrow. Just tapping into that imbalance again. So that's good, really, because that shows off the Academy 55 strategy to its that's a sort of like a classic sort of example of it. There we go. So if I would have waited, I would have got me 2%. They are now eating into this imbalance. I'll do away with that sell zone there. Like I said, there's a sell zone up there, actually. Way up there, quite a way. So 1.6% for me. There is no questions here. Let's have a look and let's just have a quick look at the news then. I can find it. Bear with me 1 minute. All right, let's drag this in. Thursday, 5th of December. All right, we got Euro news at 10 o'clock. Retail sales. Two at 10 o'clock. And later on at 1:30. Could move a few pips, I suppose, for the American news. And then we got nothing at 3 o'clock, Canadian news. Nothing of great interest. So there is no questions for me. That's fine. It's now 8:30 in the morning. Have yourselves a great day, everybody. And we'll come back just as strong tomorrow. and see what the markets can give us or do for us. So thank you very much for your time. Oh, hang on, something in chat. John's just saying thanks. You're welcome, John. And David. Anne as well. Right. Okay, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So thanks very much for your time, and speak soon. Bye for now.